Hi, I am Krystal L. Smith, and I am a fourth and fifth grade math and social studies teacher residing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I am entering my 15th year of teaching, but this was my first year using EVERFI, and it will not be my last. I loved using EVERFI this year to help my students understand money. Yes, with Volt, that's the program that I used. It helped my students understand money. How did I use it? When did I use it? I used it during my social studies period, which was 4 days a week for fifth grade and 3 days a week for fourth grade. And because a lot of them had told me they wanted to become entrepreneurs or billionaires when they grow up, I thought learning about money and understanding money would be a good opportunity to help them start setting some goals and future goals, which is one thing EVERFI is really good at, but I'll get back to that. So EVERFI was district approved, student approved, and it was also family approved. The families of my scholars, they were excited that their children were learning about how to manage finance at such a young age, because it's something that they all had wished they would have learned when they were in grade school. As I'm sure it's something you probably would have wished to learn when you were in grade school. So with that being said, I use it during social studies. Once we got through the month of May, through the month of April, when some students still hadn't certified in May, I started allowing my students to use EVERFI for early finisher work. I also started putting it on the choice boards that I had created for them. So those are just some options that you can use for EVERFI in your classroom. But not only that, it does align with some of the standards. EVERFI allows students to identify problems, analyze situations, solve problems, and then evaluate the way that they solve that problem. And doesn't that go back to our mathematical practice standards? For example, mathematical practice 1, it's make sense of problems and persevere in solving them. EVERFI does that. In mathematical practice 5, it says use appropriate tools strategically. In one of the modules, students have to decide between credit, cash, or borrowing money from a friend. But they still have to make sure they have enough cash to get everything they need with cash and everything they need to get with credit. And do they have a good relationship with a friend to even borrow money in the first place? So it also gets to those social emotional learning skills, goal setting, communication, relationship building, and critical thinking. So EVERFI is great. I love it. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you enjoy using EVERFI.
Be sure to check out Vault's course outline and extension lessons in the Resource Center of your EVERFI Teacher Center. Join our Facebook group, Educator Resources for Real World Learning, and reach out to your local implementation specialist with any questions. Continue to discover new resources for your students by visiting everfi.com/K-12.